Greetings, beautiful souls. I hope you've been well and all is well in all your ways. Now, welcome to Mental Change with your sister in prosperity, Carol. Change your thinking, change your life. Welcome. Now, I hope you've been taking good care of your mental health. I keep on repeating this because I want you to always put your mental health first. Let your mental health be your first priority. Because now you have known, your mindset is everything. Your mind can make you or break you. Because now the information is out, because we are in the age of Aquarius, the era of knowledge. Always know your mental health should be your first priority. So let's start our video. And I want to welcome my new subscribers, and I also want to welcome my returning subscribers and my forthcoming subscribers. Always know you're welcome to the Game Changers and Change Agents. Join us so that we can unlock your hidden potential, so that we can encourage each other in this journey of the soul. Because in this journey of the soul, some days will be negative, very, very negative, and some days will be so positive. But it's up to you to balance these days. Don't let situations overwhelm you. Don't let situations overpower you. Always know you got what it takes to bypass limitations of space and time. And I'm telling you, you can do this with knowledge, which is power. So our topic today is how our soul speaks to us. Now, once more, how our soul speaks to us, because our soul is our true identity. We are spiritual beings of light who came to this physical realm to do our human beings experiences. So now you can relate that we are souls. Before you identify yourself as a human being, always know you are a soul, a spiritual being of light. But now the problem is we have forgotten who we are, whose we are, why we are here, and where we are going after this. Because I told you, death is not your last destination. Your soul will continue with the journey. That is why it's called the journey of the soul. You should master whatever happens behind the scene, and whatever laws that work behind the scene, and how the spiritual realm works, so that you can be able to unlock your physical realm. And I'm telling you, the day you leave this physical realm, your spiritual realm will be just a piece of cake, because you will have mastered both the spirit and the physical. And I'm telling you, your soul will always ascend to higher realms of consciousness, and you won't be stuck in the wheel of karma, because now you have learned more about thyself. Know thyself from a core level. So let's continue. And now, many people do not know our true identity is that we are souls, spiritual beings of light, who came to this physical realm to do human beings experiences, so we can evolve and grow. Now, in fact, so many people don't even know that they have a soul. This information has been hidden from you, so that you will not know yourself from a core level, a soul level. Because I'm telling you, the day you know yourself from within, you will be able to unlock your full potential. Because God brought you here with everything that you need to succeed. Just look within in order to unlock the without. Stop being a victim of your own circumstances. Know that whatever you need to succeed is within you, but you have to work on yourself and merge your body and your soul, your physical self and your spiritual self, so that they can work together in equilibrium, and you can be able to unleash the best version of you. You see, and now you'll be able to bypass the limitations of space and time. You see, that is why it's so crucial for you to learn spirituality, so that spirituality will set you free. It will help you to set your soul free, because your soul is the one that calls the shots in your life. You are just a player, but the person who is holding the remote to your life is your soul. That is why you need to work with your soul. Know thyself. You see, okay, let's continue. Now, and also, other people do not know how their souls speak to them, because they only know their physical self, their body, whatever they can see with their two eyes or their five senses. They have not perceived the higher spiritual realm of the soul, which is energy. Okay, now they have no idea about their true authentic self, their soul. But don't you worry, because I told you we moved from the age of Kali Yoga, the age of Pisces, the era of manipulation, where people they sat down and decided to hide this information from the collective consciousness. That is why so many people are wallowing in misery. and always depending on the government. No, the government is not for you. You are your own rescue. And remember that God created you loaded. Don't you dare wait for the government to come and rescue you. Wake up as a powerful soul that God created you to be and go to work. Learn more about your true existence. Know thyself so that you can be able to rescue you. And you can stop just listening to negative news about whatever government did, whatever government did not do. No, you have you have to work on yourself in order for you to unleash the best version of you. Here, the government is not coming anywhere. You see, you are your own rescue. So wake up as a powerful soul that God created you to be, and stop listening to those negative news and contributing to those negative news. Because remember, the law states, whatever you focus on expands. You see, and the energy you put out comes back to you with the same measure. So you see, you are the one sabotaging your progress. And then you are there blaming the government. The government has nothing to do with this. You yourself, you are the one bringing negativity, hardships to you because of the energy you are emitting, which is coming back to you with the same measure, and also whatever you're focusing on. Because these laws, these spiritual laws, are working for you or against you. And the moment you know how these spiritual laws work, I am telling you, game over. Because I told you, life is a game. You only need to know how to play it and win it. As simple as that. So from today, start cracking the code to life and start rescuing yourself. Because you are a masterpiece. Yeah? I don't know even what to tell you because of the way you are powerful. Your mind can help you to unlock whatever you want to unlock. And stop looking at the time, because time is an illusion. God's timing is the best. You go perfecting your craft. You go doing whatever you are good at. And wait for the day. The day the divine will say today is your day. Because the day the divine will say today is your day, nobody, not anything, will stop that day when your day comes. So patiently wait for that beautiful day that God has said is the day for him to bring to you your huge breakthrough. Do not dare give up and look at time. Time is an illusion, just like death. Death is an illusion. So you see, because they are called the illusion of Maya. You should. I'll make a video about the illusion of Maya. You see, because you stop looking at time. Just continue doing whatever you are doing. Just continue showing up. And I'm telling you, God will see you are moving, you are trying your best, and he will come. Because you are a co-creator with God. Start creating so that God can see you are doing something, and will come forth to align you with your divine helpers, to align you with opportunities, to open closed doors. So don't you dare give up. Work on yourself, because you are your greatest asset. And I am telling you, you just see the way your life will unfold positively, easily and effortlessly, just because you have cracked the code to life, the hidden spiritual laws which work behind the scene. Go learn them. You can scroll one of my videos. I have talked more about these spiritual laws. Master them like the way you have mastered your name. And I'm telling you, every day shall be a Sunday for you. So let's continue. Now, all this hidden ancient knowledge, because our ancestors knew about this ancient knowledge about our soul, and they worked with their souls. That is why they were able to stay for long. You see, they had some of them, they even stayed for 200 years. But now these days, if you stay up to 80 years, you are a game changer. You see, but now we are here to reverse to reverse those early deaths. Let's die when our time is right. Let's stop. Let us work on ourselves so that we can stop untimely deaths just because of lack of knowledge. Because when we work with our soul will also work with us, and our soul is the bridge between God and you. Our soul is the bridge. So let's work with these three minds. The superconscious mind of God, your subconscious mind, your soul, and the conscious mind, your body. I'm telling you, when you learn to work with these three minds, game over. You'll be a conqueror. Because you are meant to be a conqueror. You are not meant to be a victim. You are a conqueror and a hero of your life. So you see, this information has been around, but it was hidden. But don't you worry, because this is the time for this information to locate the collective consciousness, the masses, so that you can free your soul from the bondage. You see, and when you free your soul from this bondage of space and time, I'm telling you, your life will align, because now your body and your soul will be working together in equilibrium, in balance, and your life will now align easily and effortlessly. So let's continue. Now let me explain to you how the soul speaks to us. Our soul is always speaking to us. But now the problem is, so many people are not hearing when their soul is talking to them. Even me, before I woke up to this spirituality, my soul used to talk to me, and me, I used to think I'm running mad. Huh? You see, the way lack of knowledge is so power, it makes you powerless. Me, when my soul was talking to me, but me, I thought I'm losing my mind, and I kept that to myself because I didn't know how. Because I didn't even know I have a soul. But the day I cracked the code, I met spiritual gurus who taught me how to go within in order to unlock my without. I was able now to listen to my soul, to sit still and listen to whatever my soul is telling me, because your soul is very intelligent, because your soul is the one that chose the lessons and the wisdom and the mission you are doing here in this physical realm. So your soul knows you very well, than the way your body knows you. Because your soul is the one that calls the shots. Now I'm able to discern whatever message my soul wants to tell me. That is why it's so crucial for you to learn this spirituality, so that now you can be able to hear your soul, because your soul will never lead you astray. Even if it will bring hardships to you, it will always give you a way out. It will always give you solutions to your problems. So you see, that is why it's so crucial for you to go to work and learn more about thyself. Now, always know the language of the soul, the language that the soul uses, so that you'll never miss valuable soul lessons, valuable soul solutions, and valuable soul's mission, which your soul is trying to tell you. Because these lessons or these missions or dharmas, they are the ones that brought us here to this physical realm. Because I told you, this is a school where we came to grow and evolve. That is why it's so crucial for us to work with our soul, so that we can be able to unleash the best version of us, our true self, the I am that lives within us. Now, our soul is invisible to us. That is why so many people do not know that they have a soul, because you cannot see your soul. That is why so many people do not know they have a soul. And when their soul is talking to them, because of lack of knowledge, they even don't know that is their soul talking to them. Most people think they are hallucinating, but no, you're not hallucinating. It's your soul trying to tell you something. I'll teach you how your soul speaks to you, so that you will never miss any message from your soul. Now you have seen our soul is invisible, and it cannot be seen. The only thing we see is the shell of the soul. The shell of the soul is our body, our physical body. That is the shell of the soul, which is made up of matter. And I told you, matter is very heavy. Because the physical realm is made up of matter, and the spiritual realm is made up of light and energy. That is why when you manifest anything in the spiritual realm, it just comes just like that in a snap. But before it comes to this physical realm, it takes time. The law of gestation, because matter is heavy, and now the divine has to align people, situations, opportunities, in order for whatever you have prayed for to locate you. Now you see, that is why our blessings take time. That is why our blessings are not instant, and that is why so many people, what do you call it? So many people give up after they have done their manifestation. They give up because they are just looking at time. And remember, I told you, time is an illusion. Stop looking at the time. Always know that matter is heavy. That is why your manifestations or your prayers take time to be answered, because of the heaviness of matter. But you just continue waiting with a grateful heart and with a thankful heart. And I'm telling you, your manifestation will always locate you at the right time, with the right people, in the right place. So don't you dare give up while waiting. Now, our original true identity is that we are souls who are meant to live in the spiritual realm. But because of the fall of God and man, remember, there was a fall of God and man. That is why we came to this physical realm. You see, Now, the fall of God and man separated us with the seventh dimension, but dimension reality. Let me repeat this because it's so crucial. The fall of God and man is the one that separated us from the seventh dimension reality, where God dwells in the seventh heaven. That is why we came here to the 3D dimension reality, where matter is heavy. But don't you worry, because you came here in order for you to work out your soul lessons, soul missions, so that you can be able to perfect yourself and go back to the original existence as a pure divine being of light that you were before. So you see, that is why I always tell you, we are souls on a journey. We are on our way to perfection, so that we can go back to oneness. We can go back to who we were before we came to this physical realm, before the fall of God and man, and there was a veil of separation. So you see, so we have work to do, so that we can be able to go back to the absolute reality, the seventh dimension, the seventh dimension reality, the seventh heaven. But we have to, you cannot go there with all these soul baggages. That is why you have to work on yourself in order to lighten your soul, so that your soul can be able to rise to higher realms of consciousness. I hope you're getting somewhere with this spirituality. It's a bit confusing, but if you have to repeat this video, just do it in order for you to understand whatever I'm trying to tell you. And also, you can also take the keywords so that you can go and do more research, so that you can understand whatever I am saying. Now, before the fall of God and man, this is the reason why we were brought to this temporary 3D dimension reality. Remember, this physical realm is temporary. We are not meant to stay here, because we are not from here. There's a book called Humans Are Not of Earth. Yes, that book is called Humans Are Not of Earth. What did that author try to tell us is that we are meant to stay in the spiritual realm, because we are souls. But because of the fall of God and man, that is why we came here, so that we can work out our soul abandonment issues, so that we can purify our soul, and our soul can be lighter, and our soul can be able to ascend to higher realms of consciousness. That is how the spiritual realm works. Now, but while we are all here in this physical realm, the level of our soul journeys are different. It depends with the law of cause and effect. Remember, the law of cause and effect is the law that keeps tabs of your soul karmas, soul dharmas. Your soul dharmas is good deed that you did, because the energy you put out comes back to you the same measure. So you see, these laws are working behind the scene or every time. That is why it's so crucial for you to learn about these spiritual laws, so that now you can be able to rescue your soul from bondage, from abandonment issues, and your soul now can be free in order for it to ascend to higher realms of consciousness. So you see, we are in different levels. Some are old souls, some are infant souls, some are middle souls, but we are all here as a collective consciousness to help each other. Those who those who are awakened can help those who are still asleep, so that we can all ascend to 5D consciousness, the new earth, and we can all move from the old earth, the Kali Yuga, the era of manipulation. We can go to the era of knowledge, the age of Aquarius, the new earth, and we can be able to ascend, to let our soul ascend to higher consciousness the day we leave this physical realm. Because I told you, the 3D dimension, the physical realm, is temporary. Don't ever forget, this physical realm is temporary, but our permanent home is the spiritual realm. Let me repeat it. Our permanent home is that spiritual realm where we came from before the fall of God and man. Okay. Those people who have awakened to their true existence as souls are working on themselves in order to free their souls from soul bondage and to free themselves from the wheel of karma. They are trying their best to attain liberation of the soul in order to tap to higher consciousness and ascend their soul to higher consciousness. Now you see the advantage of you working on yourself. You'll be able to help your soul to ascend to higher realms of consciousness. And the day you will leave this physical realm, it will be so easy for you to ascend to higher consciousness, to higher realms. Because you worked on yourself in this physical realm. You did not waste your time in this physical realm. You went to work as a powerful soul that God created you to be. Now, on the other hand, those who are not awakened to their true existence as souls, they are not working on themselves in order to heal their soul wounds and heal their soul abandonment issues. Now the problem is their soul is sinking deeper and deeper in the physical material realm, the 3D dimension reality. You see, now you are sinking your soul deeper and deeper. And I am telling you, the day you live, because I told you the physical realm is not, it's temporary. The day you live, the day you die, the day you leave this physical realm and go to the afterlife dimension, the first astral, because you cannot go to the to higher realms directly. You have to pass through the first astral, which is a very negative astral to be in, a very difficult astral to be in, and that is where so many souls are stuck. And because of lack of knowledge, not because of those souls who did not work on themselves, they are stuck in the first astral. That is when they are manipulated by the rulers of this world, the negative entities. They are manipulated to come again and take another another reincarnation, to return back to this physical realm. Because when they show you whatever you have been doing in this physical realm, and they make you feel very guilty, when they ask you whether you want to come back to this physical realm to redeem yourself, you will say yes. And now what you won't know is that when you come back to this physical realm, they will wipe out all your memories. You won't even remember what they told you, what they showed you. Now you'll start a clean slate. But remember, the law of the law of cause and effect has not forgotten everything that your soul has done. You see, now that is why sometimes you wallow in misery in this physical realm, just because you have no idea you are a soul, and your soul carries negative memories and positive memories. And those negative memories are the ones which are dominant in your life. They are the ones calling the shots in your life. That is why you need to work on your soul to heal those soul abandonment issues, so that you can be able to lighten your soul. And now your soul can work with your body, because your body is your buffer. Because a soul cannot redeem itself without a body. It's so hard. That is why you need to work while you are still in this physical realm, so that the day you ascend to the afterlife dimension, you'll be able now to ascend to higher realms of consciousness, just because you were an enlightened soul, an awakened soul before you left the physical realm. So always, don't you dare be left behind. Learn this spirituality so that you can be able to redeem your soul. You can be able to liberate your soul from the limitations of space and time, and be a powerful soul that God created you to be. And now you can be able to ascend to higher realms of consciousness and work on yourself, and one day you reach the seventh heaven, where God is waiting for you patiently together with his son. So let's continue. Now, the law of cause and effect, which works behind the scene. We cannot see it with our five senses, but this law of cause and effect is always keeping tabs with the energy you emit, which will always come back to you the same measure. So be very careful. Even if nobody is seeing you, be very careful with whatever energies you are emitting, because in either way, they will always come back to you with the same measure. Now, our soul is made up of spiritual particles which live inside us, the shell, the body, and our physical body, which is made up of atoms. Now, I hope you are together. Our soul, which is spiritual, is made up of particles which are inside the body, the shell, and our shell, the body, is made up of atoms. That is why matter is very heavy. Now, our soul remembers and wishes to go back home to the divine oneness, to the seventh heaven, where it came from before the fall of God and man, to the absolute reality of pure love and light. And that is why our soul tries very hard to speak to us. But now the problem is, so many people do not know how their soul talks to them. That is why they miss the lessons, the missions, the advice your soul is trying to give you. But don't you worry, because now this information is out of the bag, and now you'll be able to learn and know how your soul talks to you, and now you'll be able to hear whatever message your soul is trying to tell you, and now you will go to work to perfect yourself, because you are a soul on its journey to perfection. Now let's continue. So your soul is trying to tell you, to give you tips on how you will free yourself from bondage, so that you can return to the divine oneness, to the absolute reality that is God in the seventh heaven, in the pure heaven of love and light. Now our soul wants us to focus on love of God and the love of our fellow human beings. But now the problem is, and now we can work with unity as a collective consciousness, instead of the way we work, the way we operate. Because these days people operate with ego, selfishness, and separation, which brings negative energies. And these negative energies, because now when all of you as a collective consciousness, the masses, if all of you emit negative energies, those negative energies, they will be dominant in the atmosphere. And if you have not worked on yourself, you have not done your shadow work, you have not done your self-development, awareness, and reflection, these negative energies on the ether, they will bring you down as hardships, as problems. So you see, because now you are collecting, because you have not shielded your aura, you are collecting every negativity that is going on around you. That is why it's so crucial for you to work on yourself. That is why if you don't work on yourself, your stay in this physical realm will be unbearable. You'll always complain that life is against you, but you're the one who is not going within to work with your soul in order to make your stay here bearable. So you see, these are secrets of life that I'm trying to give you, so that now you can go to work and heal your soul wounds, soul abandonment issues, so you can work with your soul, so that your soul can help you to advance to your next level. By us not working on ourselves in order to heal our soul wounds, we get stuck in the wheel of karma. And the day our body will leave this physical realm, the 3D, we will be stuck in the first astral. You see, the first astral, the first heaven, which I told you, where entities, negative entities dwell. And now you will attract another reincarnation, because we attract who we are. We do not get what we want. These laws are working everywhere, in your physical life and in your spiritual life. Even after life, after you die, these laws are still working for you or against you. Now you see, when you die and you did not work on your soul, you will attract another reincarnation. Reincarnation is the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. It's called Samsara. Now you see, you'll be stuck in the wheel of Samsara. So it's up to you. And now your soul will sink deeper and deeper in the wheel of karma. Just because you are not working with your true identity, your authentic self, that is your soul, you will continue staying in the cycle of samsara. So it's up to you to free yourself from the cycle of samsara, so that you can be able to ascend after this life in higher realms of consciousnness. Now, our soul does not have thoughts or words, but our soul speaks to us. Our soul language are feelings and the thoughts. Those are very dominant. They are dominant soul language. Our emotions or our feelings, they are the dominant languages of your soul. So always discern whatever your feelings or your emotions are telling you, because they are carrying a message from your soul. Now, point to note, our feelings are switching. Our feelings are switching points between the soul and the physical body. Let me repeat this. Our feelings or our emotions are switching points between our soul and our physical body. So you see, now they will help you to discern whatever message your soul is trying to tell you. And I'm telling you, you will never miss any message from your soul. Now, always take note of your inner intuition, because your inner intuition is the message coming from your soul. And remember, I told you, your soul is the bridge between God and your physical self. Your soul is there in the middle. It's the one that is bringing the information from the spiritual realm, where the higher realm, so that it can bring to your awareness in the conscious mind, your body. So you see, learn to work with your soul, and I'm telling you, your soul will always guide you to the correct path. Another way our soul speaks to us is through other people. Those people you attract to your life experiences, because I told you, you attract who you are from within, and you do not get what you want. What do I mean when I tell you this? I want to tell you that your soul is the one that attracts people to you. Either these people are positive or negative. It's your soul that signed contract with those people, either permanent contract or temporary contract. That is why everybody that you meet is your teacher. They are trying to give you a message from your soul. There is a lesson behind your meeting. That is why a wise man said there are no coincidences in this life, because everything that happens in this physical realm is predestined, because it was written. It was written between your soul and your spirit guides before you came to this physical realm. Now you're just playing it out. That is why a wise man told us life is a game. You only need to know how to play it and win it. Simple and clear. So you see, master the game of life. Now everything happens at the right time, at the right place, with the right people. Even if it's negative life experiences or positive life experiences, your soul is the one that signed that contract for you. Soul contracts. You see, I'll teach you more about soul contracts that your soul signed before you came to this physical realm. That is why everybody that you meet in this physical realm, whether those people will come with hard lessons or they will come as your divine helpers, your soul is the one sending them to you. That is why it is written that people are goods, because people are always sent by your soul, because of the soul contract that your soul signed before you came to this physical realm. That is why there are no coincidences in this life. That is why it's so crucial for you to always look at the bigger picture of life, in order not to miss any lesson that your soul is trying to tell you, or any message that your soul is trying to tell you. Always look at the bigger picture of life. You see, because when you work with your soul will be able to tell you so many things. You see, so many things that you cannot perceive with your five senses. That is why you need to go to work and unleash the best version of you, so that you can understand the heavy message, the coded message from your soul. Let's continue. Because I've told you, your soul is the one that calls the shots in your daily life. Whether your life experiences are positive or negative, they have been brought to you by your soul. Now, because your soul is the one that chose your soul lessons and soul missions here on earth. And also your soul signed contracts with other souls to help it in the journey of the soul, in order for it to grow and evolve. And remember, comfort and growth, they do not go together. That is why sometimes you are tested, so that the divine can measure your resilience muscles, your level of emotional intelligence. Because when your emotional intelligence is high, you'll be able to handle hard situations, hard life lessons. But when your emotional intelligence is low, that is how you will sink yourself to depression and stress. So work on yourself as the powerful soul that God created you to be. Now, if you listen to your soul's wisdom and guidance, you will never miss your appointment with your destiny. Now, here are ways your soul speaks to you. Number 1, emotions or feelings, which are very common. Number 2, signs and symbols, which are repeated so many times until the time you will get the message your soul is trying to tell you. And now these are double numbers. Maybe you will see 1111, 111, 55. 55 means change. Change is coming. 1111 means the divine is with you and he's coming to rescue you. Yeah, 22. You know, these repeated numbers, they have a meaning. That is why you should know the meaning behind all these numbers, these repeated numbers, these double repeated numbers, so that you'll never miss any message from the divine or from your soul. And also another way that your soul speaks to is through your dreams. Everybody dreams, but now the problem is so many people forget their dreams. Number 4, your soul also gives you visions. It's a way of it speaking to you. Number 5, also your soul speaks to you through songs and poetry. So always discern. Everything that you see has a meaning. Look at the bigger picture of life and you will never miss a message from your soul. Now always note, your soul does not speak human language. So master those tips I have given you so that you can move in this physical realm with your soul's guidance and your soul's wisdom and your soul's lessons. Your soul can guide you. to always discern whatever you're meant to discern in a particular time. You see, because when you move in this physical realm with your soul, when your soul and your body are working together and in agreement, you'll be able to unlock, close the doors. You'll be able to bring forth your divine helpers. You'll be able to align your life, and your life will always flow. So you see, this is very crucial and very important for you to work with your soul and always hear when your soul is talking to you. So always go through these tips I've given you, and now you'll be able to discern messages from your soul. And now you won't be a sleeping soul, you'll be an awakened soul, an enlightened soul, and you'll be able to tap to higher realms of consciousness and unleash the best version of you, because we came here to grow and evolve. So don't you dare waste your time here, because now you know why you came here and where you're going after this. So you see, now, I hope my message has empowered somebody somewhere, and now you will go to work and work on yourself, work on your within, so that you can unleash your without. And now your life will always be a boo-ha-ha life. You see, stress won't be your portion. Negativity won't be your portion. Every day will be a Sunday for you, because now you have cracked the code, the bigger picture of life. Now you are working with the spiritual realm, which is the causal realm, and you know that everything happens for a reason, whether positive or negative. It happens for a reason. So that is all for today. Sending you all lots of love and light. And remember to subscribe to my channel today. Hit that notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll always be the first one to know, and you'll always you'll always advance yourself to higher realms of consciousness and unleash the best version of you, because we are here as a collective consciousness to help each other, to wake our sleeping sisters and brothers in the 3D consciousness, so that we can move you, all of you, to the 5D consciousness, the new earth. So that is all for today, and please take good care of your mental health, because now you have known your mental health is everything. And connect with your soul, because your soul is your guru. Yes, your soul is everything. So until next time, see you when you see me. Ciao.